Hey guys, I'm just randomly swinging by today. Let me adjust the camera there. Um, Hanging out in the shop. I've been busy. I wanted to get out here earlier, but me and the kids have been playing with our 3D printer. So right now it's in the middle of a job, so I got time to try to finish the project I'm working on. And I figured I'd start lasering my logo on these bread bow knives that I was working on. At least I can get the logo on there. Okay. Let's see. I got the laser on. Now I just got to open up the software. I got to get working on these Viking ships. As you can see, I got rid of some that CNC over there so that I got room to be able to boil some water later. Uh, oh, hey Mike, how's it going? I saw the pictures you sent me. That machine looks huge and awesome, man. Right now, I'm just trying to set the laser up because I want to get on the bread bone knives I was working on the last live. I want to get my logo there so that all I have to do, I would love to get these oiled and drying today because soon my wife's going to work and I'm going to have to go inside. I can't work too much out all day. Wow, that's awesome, Mike. I can't imagine having a machine that I don't have the space for something that big. In fact, Mike, if you notice back here, that CNC that was sitting back here, the guy just came and got it today. And I don't know, I'm kind of excited. I haven't had that much space in a while. But I got to find, here it is. The piece of cardboard I need for the laser. Turn you around here. So I'm putting cardboard in my laser. It's the only way that I have the best luck of finding how to center something, especially when it's a weird shape. And I'll get more into that after I get going. But basically, I'll imagine this is a rectangle, and I'll make it just a little longer and a little longer, and then a flat spot on each side. So when I set this on the cardboard, I'll line those two lines up and kind of get my logo right there in the center. And then when I put it in the machine, oh, what's up, John? I haven't talked to you in a long time. I don't know if you've been busy, but I went on a couple of the Bearded Viking lives, and I was hoping to catch you on an after party. I haven't seen you. I know I missed the last two lives, but it's good to see you, John. Thanks for stopping by. I know you're probably busy. This has got to be the busy time at work right now for you. I would imagine. I rarely get to go out to eat. We went out to eat last night, and I'm not even going to be able to say what I got. It was. I'm going to dumb it down. It was a really good burrito with like some sort of pork on top, and it had what I would say like a creamy queso on top. It was delicious. Yeah, we're also doing something pretty dumb, I think, John. We're holiday weekend. We're going downstate to well, we're going to Chicago to an aquarium that me and the kids have always wanted to go, but we bought tickets last week or yeah, for last weekend, but they're non-refundable. And I got sick, and the kids got sick with the stomach bug, and this was the weekend we could get it to work out. Me too, man. I love the aquariums, especially like I've never been there, but I've heard that they have a lot of local fish, like from the Great Lakes too. And then I I do a lot of fishing with the kids. I try to get them out and do that kind of stuff. All right, I just got to set up my bread bow knife logo, and then I can start working on the Viking ships. Ah, there it is. So, Mike, when's your first project you're gonna do with the new setup? You gonna work on something this weekend? I saw the mallet, but was that with the new touch plate and controller? All right, so I'm thinking if I keep it within inch and a half, the logo. So I'm going to try to get it. Last year I got it kind of small. I don't know if you guys could see right here on the handle, and I make mine right-handed. I always tell people if they want it left-handed, all they got to do is flip the blade over. But I put my logo on the right-handed. You know, statistically speaking, I think there's more right-handed people. I'm not sure. Let's see, inch and a half by inch and a half should do just fine. Let me see the logo. I have this set at. Oh, okay, it's not even an inch. This is. Let's bring it up to zero point 0.8. Let's just do 1 inch. You know, let's go for it, guys. 1 inch. I want to be able to see my logo on this handle. Oh yeah, sorry, Mike. I didn't mean to bring that up. I forgot about that. I I don't know if it's possible, and I might have broke the law or something at one time doing this, but I had a friend that had a computer that they couldn't get their files off. I got a patch cable that allowed it to go to VGA from a hard drive. I tore their whole computer apart, put the hard drive in, and then I got a weird message saying, what you're doing could be. This is a long time ago. I don't even know if Windows would allow that anymore. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm just I got permission, and then I could get their pictures and stuff off their hard drive. All right, 1 inch by 1 inch will fit. Now if I make a we go 1.5 inches and center it from there. So we'll do 1.5 inches by 2 inch, 2.5 inch rectangle. That should be good. Width, 1.5 inches, 1.5 by 2 inches. 1.5. I always get height and width backwards because they on the software it just doesn't seem to work the way I want it to. Mm-hmm. Oh gosh. Let's see. Now I got that going. Try to center it. Got the square in there. I gotta close the lid. Oh, I should also reset the laser to the bread bow knife. So I do it kind of backwards. I set my focus to my bread bow knife before I cut the rectangle out because I'm using cardboard anyways. It doesn't take much to mark it. And then I just set it at a high speed, low percentage. Then I don't have to reset and maybe move my cardboard again. All right, let's move this logo out of the way and make sure I'm on the right CNC or laser. Yep. All right, let's cut that. Hey, Ali, how's it going, man? I saw your picture. I don't know what's going on there, but maybe. Yeah, I know, John. I'm surprised he even showed up. It's got to be one of them. I mean, I'm sure Sunday is going to be the busiest, but it's got to be a pretty busy weekend for this time of the year. Everyone wants to get out and hang out with family. Well, I was an idiot and realized something. It'll be fine, I think. Yeah, it should be. Okay. I put the square in backwards, so now I gotta hopefully get it to line up right. Hey, Rare Craftsman, how's it going? Thanks for stopping in. Just randomly hanging out, working on stuff. Been slightly busy with a new hobby. Okay, so that'll be the center of that. Let me look at that really quick. Oh, that's awesome. Perfect thing, getting a video or a project done right now. Just waiting for it to dry. That's awesome, Ollie. I think that will be right. I don't know. I guess worst case scenario, I can sand it out. I am idiot for putting the square in the wrong spot. Let's see what happens. All right, let's hit start. And if I like it, I'll just trace it with a pen. That'll take 50 seconds. Are you making a new retro machine, or are you just redoing the one that you had made previously? You guys see how cool this turned out? Oh, that's awesome, man. Is it going to be a just a rebuild for you, or are you going to make a video out of it? Yeah, I had to like reach up inside and rip the supports out. Oh, here's a pencil. Oh, hey, Eric. How's it going? All right, I got the logo on. It's not ideal. I want it a little lower, so I moved it up. I'm not gonna redo this one. It's still good. I mean, as you're cutting, you'll be able to see it. I'm just gonna move it down a little bit farther. Oh, you're gonna sell it. Oh, cool. All right. Now that we got the logo where we want it, I need to notch out the rest of the ribs for the smaller Viking ships. So, if I do remember, it was the keel for this ship that I'm working on. Like 18.5 millimeters. So I gotta figure out what this is from that point to that point. So it was 4 3/4. Divide that by 2. 2.375. I just got to get it pretty close. It doesn't have to be perfect. So let's see. Oh, that one's done. Well, that's not right. No, I guess it is. Oh no, it's way off. I was off by my measurement. Ugh. It's actually 5 inches. So it should be 2.5. Yeah. Okay. Oh gosh. Are you selling all your equipment too? Or you can like your 3D printers and stuff? Hey Phil, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I like the logo a little bit better that way. Oh, what did I miss? Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, sell all your tools, man. It's gonna be hard to start all over. Uh, I gotta turn the laser on. Oh, hey Todd, from Finding Me. How's it going? All right, let's see if I can get the camera a little closer while I run the bandsaw, in case accidents happen and you guys can witness it. Yeah, got kind of a view. Whew. Let's see if it fits. No, guys, it doesn't fit. That means I got to shave just a little bit more off. Let me catch up on the text. It's always a good day when it fits, I guess. It just took a couple tries. So now I got that. I'm gonna bring you down closer so you can see what I'm working with. All right. Now, I don't want this so close that the arch, when I go to bend the pieces of wood, are going to snap here at the base of the neck of the dragon. So I'm going to try to get the ribs spaced out in this about center. It doesn't have to be perfect because the wood's going to try to follow the arc. and I don't want it to snap when it has to get into here. So I'm going to try to just eyeball that. That looks pretty good for the center one. I want this a little closer. Do it like 1.5 inches. There we go. I like the way that looks. So what I'm going to do, just draw a line. I'm going to grab my air tool if I can find it. I was trying to clean up the shop a little bit yesterday. No, I got. All right, I'm going to use a 23 gauge headless pin nailer with a 1-inch nails. Oh, let's see what you guys got going on. Gotta get some glue. Oh man, I left this glue bottle open. Like an idiot. God dang it. Why would I do that? Perfect. No blowouts. All right, say less for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by, Rare Craftsman. I'll talk to you later, man. It sucks, John. I just bought that bottle and now I got to clean up the tip because I left it open. Oh, we got one nail. It didn't go in all the way. Oh, let's see. Gotta find a hammer. Dang it. I don't even know if I have a hammer. The nice thing about using these headless nails, and they're 23 gauge, it looks like they're little tiny nails that were hand forged and put in the boat. It gives it some, I don't know, just looks cool to me. What do I know? I do know I gotta glue one more and put a new part in the laser. Oh, I gotta catch up here a little bit on the chat. What's going on, guys? Sorry. Oh, cool. What laser did you end up getting, Eric? Hey, Trevor. Thanks for stopping in. I'm working on some Viking ships right now. This is as far as I got. It's been maybe a month, but I've been also working on other projects at the same time. Um, and I'm also, because I do craft shows, I'm lasering my logo on these bread bone knives that I made on the last live. Trying to get a little bit of multitasking in. And having you guys here to hang out with me really helps, because I find that if I'm not talking to you guys, I'll probably be inside helping the kids out on the 3D printer. Let's start on that. Get the laser going. All right, catch up on the chat a little. Oh, wow. You guys do have something busy. uh, oh, that's cool, man. 20 watt? Or is it a 521? 5 point. I first started, my first laser was a 2.5. Now I'm up to a 20 watt. Oh, Trevor, it's cool, man. At least you could swing by and hang out now. The Saturday ones are a little early. I've been trying to bump it up to the afternoon right now, because I didn't want to hang out with the kids a little bit more on the mornings, on the weekends with them. Trying to get some family time in. And we got a new fun project that they're really into, so okay, 20 watt. Yeah, I'm the same way too, Eric. I'll tell everyone I'm super busy, but really, I could be doing more, I feel. I'm the one that I don't know. I feel like I'm always telling myself I'm way too lazy. Oh, the model's Ray 5. Hey, they should send me one. That'd be cool. Here's Ray trying out Ray 5. Oh yeah, they're. In fact, they told me as soon as that one's done, I have to go in there. The other two can use it. They don't want to. I told them they could set it up for my youngest because she's got her projects next, and they're like, "Well, no, you got to come in and set up hers." I was like, "What?" But it looks like I got a good hour and 40 minutes left. My daughter's making a makeup tray for my oldest one, so yeah. All right, we got that one all glued and looking pretty decent. I don't say so myself. What do you guys think? Is it starting to look like a ship? I mean, I don't think it's going to hold my weight, but we'll work on the next one. There you go, Mike. Thanks, man. That's what my wife said. She's like, the ships look good enough already. And I'm like, well, they can't just be without siding. Thanks, Phil. Thank you, Eric. I just got to cut out the three other ribs for this one. Thank you, Mike. I've always wanted to be a boat builder. I didn't know how hard it was going to be. All right, so this piece is. I don't know. There's like a V line here. Let me just see. If that actually lines the center, that would make that process a lot faster. 2 inches there. 2 1/4. So no, I'd have to go over an eighth of an inch. It got me close, okay? You got me pretty close. Let's get rid of that line. I think. Two and an eighth. By 2 1/8. Perfect. Oh, okay. Now I just got to measure this keel. I know one of the keels was slightly thicker or thinner. Yeah, the last one is 18 millimeter. This one is 17 millimeter. Come on, phone, wake up. Can't do the math. All right, that's 8.5 millimeters from the center line. Oh. All right, cool. I'm going to go up a half inch again. I just guessed on that whole half inch going up on the ribs. I'm doing a lot of guessing, and I'm hoping for the best. All right, let's get that camera over to the bandsaw so we can be there to witness anything. I don't know if I can get you any closer than that. Can you guys see the bandsaw like that? Barely. I guess if you see me jumping up and down, you'll know something happened. Sorry, I almost forgot to get my center line on the next piece. That would have been terrible. Okay. Let's cut this one out. All right, let's do that a test fit. Oh, perfectly snug. I like that. That means if I trace that out, the next one will be too loose. Or I mean, should be too tight, but you never know. All right. Let's see what we got here. Too tight. All right. Trim it down a little bit. And this one. That should do it. And still a little snug, but really good at fit. This one, perfect. Now I just got to find the other piece. Here it is. So the last one I did would have been smart to trace it before I stapled it onto the other one. Have you system? Oh, thank you guys. Almost forgot. You're talking about lasers. I forgot to put another piece in the laser. I'd like to get these sanded and oiled today so that on the next live, we can install the blades on these bread bow knives. And that'll be another project I can pack up and get ready for the craft show. I don't know if John is still out there listening, but I wanted to say I thought it was a really good idea for you to give a written recipe away as one of your giveaways. That would be a great idea. I would take that. I'm always trying to come up with good ideas for food. All right, let's see. I got to catch up a little bit. What you guys talking about? Yeah, I just used the my first laser. I just bought one of those aqua tank bubbler things, and it had like a little gauge, and I just kind of I would do lightly for engraving and max. No, I think it was the other way. I don't know. Now it's smart that I don't even know what it does, but it used to be. I think it was lightly for cutting, just to get the smoke out of the way of the laser, and then full blast for engraving so that it didn't have smoke in front of it and soot. Yeah, it's an aqua pump. And they are fairly cheap. I think the company that I go through sell them for like $80, but they have their own and they're cool and they're like anti vibrations. They got the swiveling bottom, but my first one I think was like $40, and it didn't have the swiveling bottom, so it didn't go back and forth like that. In fact, when I got my first one, It came with a laser, but it came with not the one I bought, but another one. It came with all the hoses for an aquarium, and I was like, "Well, why do I need that?" Oh, I also wanted to let you know, Eric, you were right the other day. You said something about, "Hey, it's really cool if it would help with your hours when I went live." YouTube said that when I was live for 4.5 hours the other day, I got 30 hours of watch time. So that off that video, and it counted towards all my watch time. It wasn't separated from anything like that. So just to let you know, that is a way to get your watch hours up, I guess. Just go live and hang out with a few friends. Yeah, yeah, Trevor. I use my Air Assist all the time. It just might be varied in different settings. Okay, so right now my Smart Air Assist is doing these logos, and it hasn't maxed out. I don't know if it's maxed out all the time, but it's maxed out right now. I think if you don't run Air Assist, you're going to end up with more issues, like your carbs will be lighter, and if you try to cut anything, you're not going to be able to cut through anything. Phil, do you run Air Assist on your laser? I don't even, did you have an air pump? Oh, really, Eric? I didn't know that. I put mine on horizontal just because I I didn't want it to cut off half the stuff on the sides because I was moving all over the shop. I saw some people get the camera that kind of follows. What's your guys' thought on that? Because to me, it kind of makes me sick to my stomach when I see it, but maybe that's just because I'm old. And I think, John, when you go live, do you have the camera that follows you, or am I mistaken? There's nothing wrong with it. Just I feel like it just makes me sick to my stomach. I don't know. All right, Todd. Yeah, if you're leaving, just could you make sure to hit that thumbs up button before you leave, buddy? And if you guys, none of you have hit that yet, could you please do? That'd be great. Oh, Bearded Viking has one too. Thanks, Mike. Yeah, I might get one if I could figure out a way to slow it down a little for the audience. Thanks, Todd. I'm working on it. I'm probably going to be live for maybe not too much longer. My wife has got to work tonight, so I'm going to go ahead and cook dinner. Probably get this boat up to this point and start working on the edge a little bit. Yes, Trevor, I struggle with that too. Keeping the lens clean though, I don't know. Have you guys ever looked at the lens and noticed that there's a little black square in there? I don't know if I burnt my lenses out. I got some new ones. I put them in there and it didn't take long, or does that just automatically happen after the first couple cuts, anyways? But it's got like a burnt mark in the lens, or is that just because I'm not taking good care of it? Did I put a new one in there? Yeah. So that mark's probably normal. I just didn't know. I noticed that eventually my lasers aren't cutting very good, and I usually take the whole housing apart, clean out the fans, because I cut a lot of like NDF core, and it really makes a mess in my lasers. I think I did a live one morning where I just cleaned the laser, and there was just so much. Every time I clean the laser, I don't like to wear the rubber gloves, which I should. My hands are so orange after. And after I leave the guys to cook dinner, I don't want to make any promises, but I'd love to come back out here and once I get the kids to bed and do some more work and hang out with you guys. Unless BV's live, I'll probably watch him and play with the 3D printer some more. Which, let me see how much longer that's got. My one daughter messaged me. Oh, okay. Good hour. Mike, I tried messing around with the icon there for the members because now I'm getting more members, and you can't really see what it is, but this month it was like a mountain, and I wanted it to be like a mountain, and the next month it's going to be for every month that someone stays a member, it gets a different icon. Um, Next month is like an axe in the forest with a beam of light coming on it. It looks really sweet, but it's all pixelated because I'm kind of a nerd. That's funny, Eric. I need like a big TV so I can be watching stuff in here. If you notice, I keep hunching down. I kind of want to get my computer up here higher so I don't have to look down while I'm talking to or reading the chat. Maybe I'll get another monitor, turn it sideways, and have that just a blowing up chat because the older I get, you know what I mean? Now I'm going to run the bandsaw over here for one quick second. Oh, okay. Yeah, so Eric, my buddy Phil doesn't use air assist on his, and he's got really good burns. He doesn't do any cutting, but he does engraving, and it comes out great. Oh, hey, Don. Sorry, man. You're cleaning your shop? That's awesome. I did a little bit too. Look at that, Don. I got a free table, free space. Well, I just sat some stuff there, but I got free space. I can actually get some things done. I'm glad you're stopping in, Don. Even if you're just listening, thank you. If you could hit that like button, that'd be great. I'm probably only going to be live for another hour, trying to get some stuff done, work on these boats. But I got to get dinner for the kids, you know? If I'm not, if you're, I was gonna say, if I don't see you too much today, I'll probably talk to you tonight. I'll go hang out on BV's live. Oh, sweet, Don. What are you making out of 2x4s and 2x3s? Is it for video? I don't think I've ever shared Don's YouTube channel. Would you guys mind subscribing? Uh, Let me just share. It's going to take me a quick second. He's just starting out like the rest of us, and yeah, we could all. Let me just hit the more button. I always forget where to find the actual link that says his channel name. There it is. I'm going to paste it in the chat here. If you guys have not yet already subscribed to Don, I would appreciate that. Turn on those notifications. All right, that's the last bread bone knife to laser. Oh no, I got one more. Got my hopes up because then I was going to sand them and oil them or soak them in the bucket. All right, now I got to glue this up. I'm going to change the angle. All right, I got to see what Don wrote. Just cleaning the shop. Need a bench for the lathe. Oh, you got a lathe. Cool, man. All right, now I got to get this one spaced out. This one's about 10, 3/8, so 5. Something like that seems about good center. And we'll do like 1.5 inches from each rib. There we go. That looks pretty good. Draw me out some lines. Glue these in with a little bit of glue. Me too, Eric. Well, I do have space, but I don't have the money for a lathe. I mean, if there's any lathe companies out there that want to sponsor me, I really like that company Grizzly. That'd be cool. I had a buddy of mine who had a Grizzly lathe with a repeater on there, and that would be pretty nice to be able to repeat a pattern. I would love a Wen because really, I got the other 2 Wens over there. I could just keep filling the wall up with Wen products. I don't know if air compressor's not turned on or what. Just so you're slightly not going in all the way. Could have used shorter nails, maybe. I've seen Don's workspace. He's got his hands full. Good luck, man. Oh, there's the air compressor. Say it's been getting a lot of nails without turning on and saying hi. All right. Another one to this stage, fellas. What do you think? Spacing look pretty good. The ribs aren't going to be too stressed right here, or the strips when they go to bend in to the keel. I'm hoping I can get these up in here so that they're not covering the scales I did. All right, I'm going to change out this last bread bow knife. Thanks, Mike. Thank you, Eric. So, yeah, in the beginning of the video, you'll see me really quickly once I get this done. I'm releasing a video on it, but I took the two. These are two different sides, and I put them together, and then but I didn't want to do like a flip program on the CNC, so I carved everything with a V-bit, and then I cut it out with some tabs, glued the two pieces together, just reversed them, and then stained them because I liked it a little darker looking on that. And then the ribs I'm probably not going to stain. I might end up clear coating them and keeping the slats. In my head, don't know if I'm there yet, but I'd love to get to the point where the top. What's up, Bryce? Hey, thanks for stopping in. If you could do us a favor and hit that thumbs up, everybody. But if not, That's cool. I was just talking about the Viking ships I'm working on right now. Yeah, I did CNC the body or the keel, and then the rest of it I'm just kind of making it as I go. This one I measured out. I like this spacing, but I didn't glue them in. So I'm gonna pull the nails out and try to redo that. Thanks, man. Okay, I gotta get one more bread bow knife. I'm also working on bread bow knives. I'm putting my logo on them right now. These are like one of my bigger sellers at craft shows. And look at that beautiful grain down the spine. I can't wait until the sun hits that and the customers can see that. The wood sells itself. And once I get the last one done, I really don't know if I want to start lasering some other project right now. I do know I want to get these sanded up, cleaned up, and then soaked in the oil so they can dry. So the next live we can put the blades on the bread bow knives, get them all ready for the show. I'm just wondering if I should remove this or if I'd cause more damage. I think I'm going to remove it. I wouldn't feel right if these weren't glued down. So I'm going to trace out my lines. I'm going to shut this laser off for a little while. Because we got the last bread bow knife done. Oh, hey, Van, how's it going? Just out here lasering up some bread bow knives, one of my bigger sellers. And I'm hoping to get those sanded up really quick and in the oil bath so I can get them dried. So on the next live, I can add the blades. While I'm doing that, I'm trying to get all caught up on the Viking ships and get them all to the same stage. That one might be able to. And then this one, I just got to get the glue in there. Well, that didn't work the way I wanted. I snapped one in half. Luckily, I have extras. But I'll probably just glue this one together in case I break more. All right, that's going to be a pain to get clamps on. Yeah, I'm gluing it back together. So what I got left to do on these Van Lot is oh gosh, I gotta get the stripping around the outside, the bottom, get the mast, the outside rail, the shields, and the uh, what is that called? The sail. And the sail is going to be kind of interesting. I'm going to try to laser on the canvas the logo, and then I got to get brass plates put on there with say like first, second, and third place, and the year and the tournament they're for, because it's for a game called Cube. So I've been working on these boats for a while. I'm hoping that I can actually get them a little farther ahead. They're for a friend of mine. Yeah, I'm gonna have a big sail or sails on the front that I want to laser the king of the cubes. It's just like a rectangle with a crown on it, and in the game you try to knock that down with a stick, or they call it baton. I think if I use a squeeze clamp and clamp it to my clamp, and then clamp the clamps together, we can make the ultimate clamp, or something like that. There's a way, or if there's a will, there's a way type thing. I think I figured it out, guys. It's just I won't be able to pick it up and show yet. Well, no, it's almost there. It might not be perfect looking, but I got it to work where it's going to hold it while it dries. So I'm going to set this down before one of the squeeze clamps hits me in the face. All right, now let me grab a pair of pliers and get those pin nails out. That's the idea. This is from a buddy of mine, and he was in the chat, but he said he was trying to hang out here until his wife gave him another list of things to do. I don't know if he got pulled away already. All right, got some pliers. But yeah, he said he's always wanted to do boats for the trophies, and he just never got around to making his own. So he asked me if I want to do it. Of course, I said yes, because I've always wanted to build a boat. I just didn't realize how much work that actually was entailing into like figuring out the the spacing of the ribs, and I don't know. I might make it harder than it should sound or it should be, but it's for a good friend. I don't want to mess it up. What did I miss? I'm guessing you blades get better blades. Yes. Oh, I got the Eric for those bread bow knives. They're serrated. I get them off Amazon. They're they come in bulk. They're super sharp and people love them. Yeah, I am. I felt a little lost there. Van Van Lot. Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing they're talking about something video that they did or you did. I am not caught up. No, it wasn't in this video. They're talking about a short, Todd. Oh, it's on Van Lott's page. All right, Eric. Hey, Eric, you're in here a lot, and you're. If you want, I'll make you a mod, and you can link the video. There you go, Eric. You got the power if you want. No, you can now. Uh, so are you, Van Lot. If you guys want to send it, and then we can all see what you guys are talking about. All right, what did Todd send? Don't want to go crazy with the glue. Won't have enough. I could do this. Gracious, I did. Thanks, Todd, for sharing that. I haven't done that yet, Van Lot, but that was pretty good. I was a little worried about getting hit in the face with that clamp over there. So I was taking this one apart, Todd, while you were gone, and one broke, one of the ribs. So I came up with this clamping way, and it seems to be working. So when it dries, I might have a little bit of sanding to do. And I was worried about the clamps hitting me in the face. Eric, it's fun to build while live. Eric, just having you guys here to talk to is oh, Todd, he's in a loop. I think we need to, fellas. Let's spread the word on this shot, this video. Are any of you guys? Oh, John's a mod for BV. Maybe we can get everyone to see it there, if that's okay with Van Lot. I'm sure the bearded Viking would think it's hilarious. He's got a good sense of humor. That's fine. Hey, if you didn't do it, I would probably do the same thing. But now I'll know because I watched your video not to. I'm okay with people knowing that we know each other. I consider you a good friend, Van Lot. Oh, that one fits perfect. I like that. Todd. You guys. Oh man, that makes for a good day. How are you guys doing? You guys got any projects going on? Oh, okay. Yeah, man. I find it very Eric, I find it very motivated to like work and look up and talk to you guys while I'm working. I'm sure it works the same way. You could just be like stop by the chat or listen to me while you're working. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Trevor sounds very busy. Well, I mean, yeah, I'd probably get more done if I wasn't live, but I'd probably wouldn't be out here. I'd be wanting to hang out with the kids. I'd probably go inside and get them ready for dinner. Oh, I forgot one. All right, that's all I can do for this one because the other one is still dry that I broke. Or I just make a new one. I don't know. I do have one extra of them. Yeah, when I'm not out here with you guys, it's hard to stay away from the family. But I got things I got to get done, and we got a pretty busy weekend. We're going to travel this weekend and go see some friends, and we're going to an aquarium. I can't believe I broke that. It's pretty much dry. I'm just going to add a little bit of super glue so when I nail it, it doesn't end up breaking. So I'm worried about. Let's see. question for everyone. Let me get your opinions. I will be doing an edge on an edge glue up for 1x4s. Using dowels. So you're gluing up 1x4s and wanted to use dowels. I mean, that would definitely help for leveling. Do you have a biscuit joiner? It doesn't really add more strength, but I like biscuits for making things, make sure they're flat. That's the word I was trying to say. Dowels, if you got a good doweling jig and you can do it. Exactly. That's what I like about dowels, if you have one, is like you got more room left and right you can to line up, and as long as you're close, but it keeps it pretty good for when you glue it up. You don't have to run the whole thing through a planer, because when I was starting out, I didn't even have a planer, so I know exactly what you're probably trying to do. I mean, dowels will work. What kind of doweling jig do you got? Oh, okay. You got a decent one, so it should be fine. I mean, I just never used one because I didn't have a good one. So I can't really answer that too good. Come on, super glue. All right. I think I got enough in the crack. Spray some activator in there. Let's see. Oh, that didn't work the way I wanted. It just fell apart again. All right, what's going on here? Van La, I'm like a broken clock. I'm right 2 times per day. It's funny. All right. Instead of like trying to fix this right now, I'm gonna let it glue. I put super glue and wood glue. I'm gonna let the glue dry a little bit. All right, guys. We've been live for almost 2 hours. So I'm gonna let it run for another minute. And then I'm gonna get going because I am gonna go hang out with the family and get them ready for dinner. My wife's got to leave for work, and I kind of want to hang out with everyone before she leaves. But it's been nice hanging out with you guys, and I want to say thank you guys for coming in. Every time I come to a live, I see you guys, and it's fun to hang out with you guys and work at the same time. Thanks, Todd. You too, Trevor. Thanks for stopping in. I'm glad you can make it to this one. Yeah, that's me too, Eric. I gotta get dinner ready for the kids. But if I don't see you guys later on BV, I might come back out here after. And I don't know. I got a long drive tomorrow. Maybe I won't. This will be my last one for the weekend, guys. I forgot I'm going down on a big trip tomorrow. Thanks, Mike. I hope to see you tonight. I'm going to swing by BV's live if he's doing one. I think he is. It's Friday, right? Yeah. Was that the idea? He was going to start doing one? Maybe next time I'd actually be doing something as well. Oh, yeah, Eric. Yeah, it'd be cool if we're all working together on something. Yours who are evil, Ray, and everyone else who might be in there later. Have a great day and blessed time. Thank you, Van Lot. Yes, it's Friday. Okay. Does BV have a live on Friday? I don't know. I'll find out. It just pops up on my phone when he does. So I was thinking I would meet most of you there because that's around the kids' bedtime. My daughter's messaging me. She wants me to come inside. Perfect timing. All right. See you guys.